Okay, now you notice we got more rabbit activity here. So we got lots of fresh rabbit tracks now.
Get out.
I've been doing it since I was 7. And here's your proof.
Check these out. Whoa, fancy. Good.
Wow, this is a long way away from the way it used to be, huh?
Yeah. You even got cleats. Oh. 19th century and the 20th century.
Yeah. So, do we want to one wear that one, the other one wears that, and see which one performs better?
Before, a couple of years ago, I used to stay inside too, and then I noticed I started to get depressed, or I would easily get frustrated. So ever since I started walking, I haven't been like that. Like, the reason why I stayed most of the time, I had a cold-induced asthma. Like every time I breathed in the cold air, my lungs would start to, it would feel like as if I was in a sauna or something. It was hard to breathe, so I had to use a puffer all the time. So I kept going outside, and then this last year I totally stopped using that puffer. I just noticed the cold air didn't bother me anymore. So ever since then, I was happy that I didn't need that puffer. So I started going out more. My younger brother, who has a heart condition, was telling me, last time I saw him, was telling me that people don't know what a blessing it is to be able to walk, he says. Because of his heart condition, he can only walk I don't know, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, then he'd be tired. But nowadays, I think he was slowly getting better. When I was drinking, and when I wake up every morning on such a nice day, yet I'm too hungover to come out and enjoy it. So I used to feel like, oh, what a waste. I wasted a whole day being hungover. So this one day I just quit drinking.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
What? So, what is that all about? How does that just happen? Like, there was an incident that happened? Or?
My grandson was born. So I didn't see my grandfather getting drunk or anything like that. So I thought about it, and then when I see my grandson, I've never seen my grandfather drunk, so I don't want him seeing me like that. So I just stopped. Just totally stopped. Also, I want to teach him what my grandfather taught me. I don't know whose dog is that. Like, if you're bored, I usually just step out and find something to do. Because there is a lot of things to do on reserve. Because I used to get bored. I remember getting bored. Oh, there's nothing to do. I'd be complaining like that. But if you find something to do, keep yourself busy, you won't even notice it. That dog might steal a rabbit if there's a rabbit caught there. So I gotta get rid of that dog first.
Come here. Come here. Time for you to leave.
Okay, go. Sometimes you could just see partridges hanging there along these trees here. You need a cane. We got more rabbit activity here. Remember yesterday these weren't here?
Oh, these tracks here, yeah.
Yep, they weren't here yesterday. So. Probably because of the start of a nice day yesterday. After all that, here we got lots of fresh rabbit tracks now. But it looks like a dog already came this way. Most likely my dog. This is the perfect spot for a rabbit. New rabbit snare.
With this crossing right there?
Yep. You see it went under this tree here. So this is what I usually look for. It went under this tree, so I don't have to put a tree across his trail, above his trail, so he won't be suspicious. I do this just to smooth out the snare, plus I'm hoping it'll get rid of some of the smell. I know somebody who boils his snare. They just measure it with your hand or your fist. This is the perfect spot to set up. Oh, did anybody ever teach you any OG Cree words? You could say Bigil Gumption. That means come visit me.
Oh, okay.
Bigil Gumption. Now with this one I gotta check this one as soon as I get up, wake up. Because it's out in the open, the crow can easily spot it. I don't want to make it too obvious that there's a snare there. Oh, one more tree. Let's see if we get one here tomorrow. See this trail here, they're using this more, or a lot I guess. This would be one of their main trails. Oh, and I see the perfect spot to set up. I'll go check the snares first. I'll be right back. So John, come and look, check this out. It turned back. See, a rabbit came to my snare. I'm trying to find that other one I set here. Oh, right here. Oh, this one got away.
Where'd you set this one?
There we go.
Oh, look, it fell down.
It most likely,
He tried to. It probably did, eh?
it probably got like caught a
Dangled a
little bit.
bit.
Then it was able to.
Wow, look at that. You see? You're right.
It probably felt something on its neck or face and managed to
Escape.
before it tightened. That's gonna set it back up and just to.
Wow, so it seems like this stuff could work, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. It works.
So that's why I guess the size of the loop matters.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I made it too small. Maybe I'll make it just a little bit bigger. Even if you make it too big, it'll catch it around its waist there. Also, this thing is important too. Like, maybe I put the sticks a little too wide from the snare. So that's probably why I missed it too. Hopefully next time, or a different rabbit will run through there. I'm just gonna put the snare on that little stick here. I need a tree. Yep, we got lots of rabbits here again. I'd say maybe 90% of the time after you set your snares.
About 2 days later?
Yeah, you'll catch them on the second day. I don't know why it's like that, but I'll force him to go right where my snare is.
Get out. Yeah, right.
Got one.
This stuff actually works.
Exactly, yep.
No way.
I've been doing it since I was 7 or 8. And it actually works. Alright, miigwech. Miigwech. Miigwech abang din. I'm just thanking the rabbit for giving himself some. There you go, Snaring. And here's your proof that this stuff works. See, this is the spot I was looking for. It went under these trees, eh? So it's less cautious when it went through this trail, because it already went under some trees here. Not like that other one back there where we missed it.
It seems to have been lashed on pretty tight, so I guess the more it struggles, the tighter it gets.
Yeah.
Was it tied up to his feet or his face? What happened?
Check it out. I'll show you. It's just right around its neck. It got tangled, like when it struggled, it got tangled around its leg. So every time he pushed, it strangled himself even more. Yeah. See? And there we go. Around its neck. You make your fist just about the size of your head. I mean, your hand, his head. See? If I put my fist like this, it's like the way a rabbit. Then I make that circle, and it goes around its neck. I'm just gonna put a new snare here.
Put one on the same path.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put another one here. I was kind of worried the crows might get at it. Because a crow can, when he sees tracks in the bush or your trail, it can follow it and then it knows there's a trap or something there, and then sees your rabbit, then you'll eat your rabbit.
This is how people survive. They learn this over the years.
Yeah. Hopefully, I need a tree I could put on that side so it doesn't try to go around it so much. Because they will do that. They'll go around. Alright, not bad for a first day, eh? For fewer snares. Just want to see if I can. Sometimes I'm able to get it out right away. Bird. Coming to check what we're doing, I guess. There we go.
Because I understand the circle of life, you know, the rabbit sacrificed itself for us to be able to, and then you then in turn create the environment for them to grow again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I usually, when I'm done, I come and get all my snares back. I never leave any snares in case I don't want to just waste the rabbit. This looks like a main trail. I'll set this one up here. Okay, this is a perfect spot to see the trail. Put one here. But it looks like the main trail. make this tree lean over a bit like this. That's too high. Kind of make your, I usually make my hand a little bit pointy at the end. Then like, you set it up at this high, about there. Every family has their own area, yeah. Okay, there we go. I guess that's it for now. Yesterday there was barely any tracks, now it's everywhere. There was no tracks here yesterday, now it's boom. Not bad. I think that was only five snares yesterday. See, every day I check my snares, I would add more and more. Then when I notice not catching anything, then I start taking them down. All my children like to eat rabbit too.
They're gonna be so happy.
Make a soup out of it, yeah. And then we eat it with lard. That's the way I eat it. Just the way just the way my grandmother and my grandfather used to eat. Boil the rabbit, or they would cut it up, boil the rabbit, and then just eat the meat and paste it with some lard and salt, and that's good eating.
Come on, let's go. Come join us.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Good day for a walk.
Which cabin you going to?
He didn't even hesitate. His response is, "Are you crazy?" But why would it be crazy to consider snowshoeing up north?
Yeah.
How would that be considered crazy? It's very interesting. Look at the pattern they made.
Jumping all around. They were after something here. I had a dream that I was driving a skidoo. I was coming up this hill, this very hill. Then I had a sleigh with the skidoo, and then I got stuck over here. And then all of a sudden, my late grandfather, the late Silas Kahigamak, and the late Paul McKay, they showed up. Then they grabbed the sled and they told me go. So they pushed the sled up, and then they helped me free the sleigh. So I told my dad this dream while I was in Dryden. That was while I was living in Dryden. And then he says, maybe it's time for you to go home. So I did. So I came home that year, came back here. And it's been good. It's been good here.
So down the coast here is where the original Keewaywin was?
Yeah. Right along the shore. There used to be a cabin right here, but it collapsed already. An old one. It had 2 stories, I guess. It had a upstairs. It's right here, and that one collapsed already. But there's 3 of them over there. Those 3 are still standing, so we'll go check those out. You should be able to like bend your heel. Your heel should be able to go up when you walk. The back part shouldn't have to go up, like. So a lot of people just strap it on as tight as they can, and then they don't let the back of it, like they don't. Your heel should be able to go up.
Good to go?
I'm good to go, yeah. Yeah, it's deep, but the snowshoes make a big difference. Yep, it's very deep. You think it's gonna be too much work?
Where are we going?
Right there, straight up there.
It's right up there?
Yeah.
Could make it.
It will be harder to go through the bush, but
It's gonna be harder? Don't you think there'll be less snow?
not really.
I figured maybe that trees would have protected you.
It's last time I've been there, it was about my knee.
How far out for the cabin do you think?
Not very far, just you see where you can see that hill there? Just right at the top there. Even if we had a skidoo, we might get stuck. Because most of the time it's wet here, eh? Slush. Ah, that's the problem with this one. Keeps getting loose. Let's go make a trail up. See, this big snow drift is gonna get harder, but if we can get there, there shouldn't be that much snow, I hope. Once we pass this snow drift, maybe I took off the snowshoes too early.
Found the entrance. See how stable it is.